I'm on a roll today, people. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. Well, now that I can make videos again,
Uh-oh. Run for the hills.
yeah, it's like there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. And I noticed some of the videos I upload from Movie Maker, it's like it uploaded 5 times, and the video's like an hour or two long. I don't know, they weren't original videos weren't that long, so I don't.
That's what you say.
Well, so I don't. Okay, John. John's throwing his.
I'm bringing you my toy, Daddy.
He's throwing his mouse in the air. He wants to play fetch. So anyway, I want to explain something.
Sounds like being a good boy.
I want to explain why and I've done this already, but I'm going to do it again. Okay. Why we have some of the things we have on our wedding register. Let me kind of go through. We have books because we both like books. We both like to read. You can learn from them. They're also just pleasurable, enjoyable, relaxing. Um, the martial arts stuff, because we both need to get into better shape and learn to be better at defending ourselves. The sporting goods and the martial arts stuff is good for bugging out, bugging in, emergencies. Also enjoyable just to get out there. There are games, board games, and various other types of games to give us something to do. Now, let's say there were a storm and we were stuck here for 2 or 3 weeks. And no electricity, it'd be nice to have some board games. Neither one of us gamble or anything like that, so we don't have those kind of games. They're video games, even though I've never really played video games. Well, sort of. I liked Chuck Yeager's Flight Simulator. I really enjoyed that, and Bard's Tale. And at one point I had, what is that called? It's sort of like a modern version of Bard's Tale, and you play with people all over the world. I don't remember what it's called, but I didn't really like that. I couldn't figure it out. So even though there are some games like that on there, they're not multiplayer games, not necessarily multiplayer games. You don't have to have internet to do it. You can just play it on your computer. Guns and ammo, because we can't afford to buy the guns and ammo we would like and that we need. And, they're starting to make it harder and harder to sell it, and harder to buy it, and harder to look for it, and so we want to get it while we can. The canoe and kayak, I've talked about that. I've talked about it in my last video. I'd love to canoe the Connecticut River. I'd love to canoe some of the lakes up here. I mean, we have some big lakes up here. I'd love to go backpacking, to go camping, to go canoe camping, to and explore some of the islands off the coast. But we need the stuff to do it, and we're not rich, not by a long shot. So no matter where the mouse goes, he finds it. And let's see, we have food items. There's some items that are just pleasure items on the list. There are needed items. There are wanted items. There are helpful items. It'd be nice to have a washing machine. If we can't, I don't know how we could put a electric washing machine and dryer in here, because probably blow the circuits. But there's one from Lehman's. It's a hand crank washing machine. It's a good size. I mean, you could put a small load in it. And I have that from another similar type of machine from another company that's actually larger. Cookbooks, because I like to cook, and it would be nice to have more cookbooks, and I could do more things. Have pots and pans. Instead of having to go, oh, what am I going to cook this in? Or, you know, I'm already using this pan, but I need another one, just, you know, the same type of pan for this other dish, and, you know. There's some treadle power sewing machines on there. My fiance can learn to sew. She'll be my wife in not too long, a little more than a month, and it's going fast. Nervous, excited, everything. There's a couple of looms on there. Both of us could learn to weave. There are pet things on there. You know, like I said, there are pet things on there for Lucky and the cats. There are medical supplies on there because, like I've said before, I'm considering being an EMT, and if I, you know, even if I don't do that, it'd be nice to have that stuff around if there were ever an emergency. If you know what hit the fan, or you know, if you know what hit the fan, or the end of the world as we know it, or something like that, and then, you know, we could use that, you know, well, I have this, I can do this for you, I can do this medical procedure for you. Barter using that kind of stuff. So, there's a reason we have that stuff on the list. Anyway, bye.